What's up guys, and welcome to this video. And in today's video we're going to show you how you can actually get new members into your gym by using paid ads, right? I'm going to show you everything from how to write ads, do the funnels, and all the fundamentals to get people in the door to your gym, right? And we're going to start with the fundamentals today because you need to understand the fundamentals in order to do the ads, right? If you guys would like me to do a video where I go into the business manager, I show you some ad examples, right? Or some funnel examples that we use for our clients to get them results, just drop a comment below and I'll be happy to do that. But in order to do that, in order to write good ads, you need to understand the basics, because at the end of the day, if I were to just go into ads manager and just show you all the ads and copies, everyone would copy it and it would work for the first month. But then it would just get saturated, and I'm more interested in feeding you for a lifetime than feeding you for a month, basically. And that's why you need to understand the fundamentals, and that's what today's video is going to be about. So let's get into it. And for those who don't know who I am, my name is Wilmer. I'm the owner of Member Accelerator, and we help gym owners, high-ticket gym owners, to add more members on a consistent basis. So let's get into it. So, getting new clients through paid advertisements. So to do that, we need to understand the fundamentals, and there are some key fundamentals in order to do this, right? So there's going to be marketing, sales, and psychology, right? And really what a business is an entropy or a company, a corporation that solves a painful problem for a customer, right? And so in the fitness industry, obviously that's going to be helping people get into shape. But we need to dig deeper into this. And by the way, this is just going to be 1 minute, so stick for me for just 1 minute, and then I'm going to get into showing how we actually build the ads and the copies and everything like that. But first, we need to understand the fundamentals. So when we solve a painful problem for our customers, the more painful the problem is, the more we can incentivize them to take action, and the more we can charge. And so the surface level pain is always going to be people not being in shape, or maybe you are in shape, you want to, reach another goal, maybe you want to get even more fit. But that's just a surface level pain, because I'm sure that you've had clients or testimonials where they say, let's say your name is Claire. By the way, if your name is Claire, I'm sorry, but let's say your name is Claire, and you probably had a testimonial say, hey, I worked with Claire, she was amazing, she helped me lose 10 pounds or 20 pounds. And she also helped me to cure my depression, and I'm feeling way better about myself than I did 10 months ago when I started working with Claire. And I was really scared to go into a big box gym because I felt a bit uncomfortable. I didn't know where to start, but Claire gave me that confidence that I lacked, and now I'm feeling way better. So as you can see, yes, the first thing was to lose weight, but the real pain point was her having a depression that you cured, right? Her being insecure about going to a gym with the way that she's looking and not knowing where to start. And you gave her that confidence to do that, right? And that is the true pain points, right? And these are the main pain points that you want to use and leverage in your ads, in your copy, in your funnel, in all your scripts, to make sure that people get into the gym and actually wanna take a session with you. And you guys should have a bunch of these pain points. If you guys are doing consultations, which I really recommend you guys doing, you should be taking notes on what people say, because, well, if you care about them, then you obviously gotta take the notes, and I really hope you do, because you wanna remember what people say. And so you can just look through your notes and see what the main pain points that people describe is, and you can see for your gym, maybe you see certain amount of pain points, then you know this is what I'm going to hone in on, this is what I'm going to focus on in my ads and in my campaigns, because I know that this is the main problem for my market. And that's how you build incredibly strong ads for a specific market. So let's just hop into Myra and let me just show you how you would do this if you were to write ads. Okay, so we are now in Myra, and by the way, excuse me for my beautiful blue light sunglasses, or blue light glasses, but let's get into it. So when you write ads or funnels, or when you basically acquire members from the point where someone is a stranger to them signing up to your gym, there is a 5 or 6 step process. The first step is to get their attention, then you turn them into a latent condition, then you get their interest, and then you turn that interest into a booked appointment. You get them to show up to your gym, and then you close them on a long-term membership deal. Now, what we're going to talk about today is going to be the first part of this. So we're not going to talk about show-ups, which is a completely different ball game. And if you guys want to know how to get people to show up, because I know that is a very painful problem for people in the gym niche, a lot of people in the gym space struggle with, Drop a comment below and I'll happily show you how we get our clients a 70 to 80% show rate on all booked appointments. But let's just stick to the beginning part. So today we're going to talk about how to do this part and book an appointment. So what you have to understand is that you only have a couple of variables to play with, okay? So for the ad, you obviously have the image, you have the body copy and the call to action. And for the funnel, we have the same thing. We have the image and something special you can do with it that I'm going to show you that a lot of people don't know. We obviously have the text on the form or the funnel, and at the end we obviously have the call to action to get them to actually schedule in a session, right? Not only become a lead, but schedule in a session with you, okay? And so that's exactly what we're going to show you today. So the first part of this is going to be attention. So the first part is getting a stranger's attention. Now the way you do this is going to be by the image that you use and by the headline, okay? So when you write an ad, if you just have it, let's say that this is an ad here. Let's just do this. Excuse my beautiful drawing. The first part is going to be an ad. So when people see this, they're going to see line 1 of text, line 2, and then they're going to see the image. And then here it's going to say, learn more, okay? So let's just put in learn more. Cool. It's gonna be learn more, right? So, or see more. So basically, when somebody scrolls on Facebook, this is what they're gonna see. And so your only chance to capture someone's attention is gonna be by the image you have and the first 2 lines. And so what so many people do wrong is they just don't even care about what they write here, right? They write something too long that people can't see and that doesn't intrigue their attention, right? You want to write something that strikes to the person's pain points and that makes them click, and you want to have an image that resonates with their desired outcome. So for example, if you have a gym where, let's say, usually the people you work with are women and they want to get leaner or they want to get healthier. So what you would do is you will start with calling them out, and after that you talk to their pain point to get them to take action and click on the learn more to see the entire text that you've written, right? And same thing with a picture. If you're working with women between the ages of 35 to 55, you're not going to put a man there in his 20s, right? Like you have to actually, and like there's so, I know this sounds basic, but there's so many people out there that work with moms but then take a picture of a woman that's 20 to 25 years old. Like you have to talk to the people, right? If you have a gym, a big box gym, then obviously you want to show that in the picture. If you have a small gym and you have more accountability, and that's what you guys play on, you have more of a family feel, then you want to get in the picture, right? Show people in the picture who are having a family setting. Okay, so you want this to talk to the people, you want this to resonate with their pain points, right? And that's the beginning part, and that's the interest. Once we have the interest, the next part is obviously going to be latent condition. And this is what they do. So when they click here, then they're going to get the full text, right? So let me just erase this 1 second. Okay, so the way you want to do it, the way you want to write the ad, so obviously we have the first 2 lines, which is just captures their interest, and you want to make sure that these lines incur some pain, right? So you want to talk to the pain point in the first line, then you want to push on that pain point, then you want to provide your solution to that pain that you know your market has. Then you want to list out the benefits that come with working with you as opposed to your competition. And then you want to end it off with a call to action that gets them to click the next page to sign up and get to the funnel and fill out their information so you guys can contact them or they book in automatically. And then the last part is going to be the offer, right? And this is the first thing that so many people are going to be like, whoa, Wilmer, I've never seen this before. Exactly. You're not going to put the offer here. If you put the offer here, you're going to get low quality leads, right? I'm sure you guys have worked with a marketing agency before or a company like that who did your ads and said, hey, we're looking for 4 women and we have 20 free passes. Like, if you put the offer here, the only reason people are going to click is because of the offer, right? And everyone who watches this thing, let's say 1,000 people see your ad. Let's say 700 of them have the pain point that you guys have at your gym, but only 30 of those people actually want a free trial, right? You're only going to get 30 people to sign up. And you're going to, everyone where the free trial doesn't resonate, they're just gonna click off because they have no other option. Whilst if you do both, like you can see here, if they have the pain point, then they're gonna sign up, and this offer is just to push them over the line and get that last bit. And that's how you want to write your ads, not only to capture as many people as possible, but make sure that you get quality people and not just high clickers who are there because you have some cheap offer, or they just want to take care of a 1 free week or whatever offer you guys have, 28 days for $28 because they're on a vacation. Okay, so this is the first part, right? Now, when you write the pain point that you have in the first line, you want to talk to the pain points that we described earlier in the video. And what you want to do then is keep on pushing on this pain point, okay? And what that does is it drives emotion, okay? And as the word says, emotion from Latin, this is what drives motion, drives action. This is what's going to get people to drive action. So now they read your ad, and now they're feeling all emotional. Now, okay, I'm feeling bad, I'm feeling pain. How do we solve this? And then you position yourself as the bridge to that pain, and you position yourself as the solution. And then you list the benefits of joining your gym, so they see why they should join you as opposed to your competitors. And then you end it off with a call to action, which could be click, learn more, or fill out your information in the comments, whatever you guys want to use. And then if people have read this long, they're most likely going to show up. 80% of people who get here are going to sign up. And the last 20% might just need that little extra push, and that's where you drop the offer down here, whatever that is, and whatever offer you guys run. And that's how you want to do it. And that is going to be the second part, which is latent condition, which is this part, and then the interest, which is obviously going to be the benefits and the call to action. Okay? Now, when they're interested, we want to make sure that they book an appointment. And now we're going to go to the funnel. So when it comes to the funnel, you can have landing pages, or you can have your own Facebook forms. But for most gym owners, you're probably going to use Facebook forms because it is a bit simpler than building an entire landing page. If you guys would like me to show you how you guys can do that, just let me know and I'll drop a video on that as well. But let's just take Facebook forms. Okay, so as you can see with my beautiful drawing skills here, this is how a Facebook form looks. And so you obviously have in the beginning, in the top here, you can insert your image. Then you have some space for some text. Then you have, if you want them to type in some information, that's going to be on this page. And if you want them to auto type in the information, you can have it on the next page. The page after that is going to be them submitting their info. And then the last page is going to be, you can send them a thank you message. So I'm only going to speak about how to get them to fill in their information, right? Because then you guys can follow up with them, call them, book them in, and make sure that they show up. So the way you do this, let's start with how you don't want to do this. So what everyone does is you have the ad, you have the image from the ad, and then they just place it here, right? That is a waste of real estate. There's so much space here, and there's so much you can do, because you gotta remember, this is the first thing that people see when they click to the funnel, right? And you need to use this space. So like we said on the ad, that the offer is the thing that pushes them over the line. This is exactly why you want to put the offer here, right? Because you gotta understand that people have taken action here, and now people have clicked something else. And the attention span of the average human being nowadays is really low. You've seen through with social medias like TikTok, with X, Twitter, YouTube, like people's all these shorts, all these videos, you wanna get dopamine like quick. Everyone's attention span is really quick. And you gotta remember that you're not competing against your competitors here. When you're writing a Facebook ad, you're competing against Facebook, right? You're competing against Facebook's algorithm, which is just instant dopamine, okay? So what this means is that you need to do two things. The first thing you need to do is to make sure that your funnel resonates with your ad. So there has to be a correlation between these two. It has to be a seamless transition from your ad to your funnel, okay? And I'm gonna talk more about that in just a second. And the second thing you need to do is make sure that people actually remember why they click, and just make them stay on the page, right? Because if your Facebook form looks completely dead, people are just gonna click off, because remember, they have two options: fill out the form with their information to someone else that they don't know, or click X, exit, go back, and get some free dopamine hits from Facebook, okay? So if you wanna get if you want to win against free dopamine hits from Facebook, you need to make a really good Facebook form, right? And this is where a lot of people fail. So the first part is obviously going to make sure that these two resonate. So for example, if you in your ad talk to people who have went to different gyms before but never managed to stick to what they're saying because they lack the accountability, let's say, and that's what you guys do, you guys give them great accountability. Let's say that's the solution that you solve for your market, okay? You don't want to get here and talk about something different like, oh, our state-of-the-art gym looks amazing and we have equipment for $527,000, right? I know you guys, I know I'm being harsh, but I'm saying that because I know you guys love your studios and I love the studios as well, but you gotta understand people who aren't really into the fitness niche like we are, all they want is to solve their pain, right? And so if somebody clicked the ad and decided to go to the Facebook forum because you solved the pain of them not having anyone that holds them accountable, then if you talk about your equipment here, they're just gonna forget it. They're gonna be like, whoa, why did I click this? I never clicked this. I don't recognize this equipment. I don't want this. Click, exit, gone, right? You need to make sure that this one talks to accountability as well, if that is what you're solving. So that is the first part. You need to create a seamless experience, because if you don't, people are just gonna go back to Facebook, because once again, their other option is free dopamine hits, okay? The second thing you wanna do is make sure that people take action. So if people click, you already know that they're interested, right? So this part is already done. So you know that everyone who clicks your form has some form of interest. We also have made sure that our Facebook form now looks identical or similar to our ad, and so we know that they have interest for what is here, right? But some people might not be fully convinced. So the first thing you want to do is have an image here, okay? You don't want to just remove the image. I know I said you shouldn't have the one from the ad, but you don't want to remove the image. You can have an image here, right? And that image should speak to what the ad speaks to. So just like in the ad, but another thing you want to do, you want to add text here at the top. And the text here you want to add is going to be the offer you're running, okay? So let's say you run 7 days for $100 or 7 days for $7, whatever offer you guys run, like, I don't know what you guys run. You want to put that here. Okay, and what that does, just like I explained in the ad, is it pushes them over the line. Because now we already know that people click here are quality because of the way that we built the ad. And all we have to do now is push these people over the line, give them the confidence that we are going to solve their pain points. And that you do the exact same thing with the text. You want to acknowledge the pain points, and you want to tell them that you solve it and that they can solve it by filling out the form below. They will achieve their dream body or their dream outcome, whatever outcome that they wish, whatever pain that you solve. And if you do that, you will get people to fill out the forms, give you their details, and you will be able to book them in for an appointment. And that's basically the A to C process of getting from attention, having a stranger see your business for the first time and book in an actual appointment or fill out information for them, right? Now, if you would like me to cover phone scripts, how to get people to actually go from a lead to an appointment, or even more importantly, how to get people from a booked appointment to actually show up in the studio so you can give them that kick-ass workout that I know you guys can give them, let me know in the comments below, and I'll make sure to drop that video and cover all of that for you with pleasure. Now, if you are looking to add more members than you currently are adding and you want to do it on a consistent basis, there's going to be a link in the description showing you how we can help you do that, right? I'm going to be full transparent. It is a link, right? You're going to click it. There's no email opt-in, free opt-in. It is a funnel page. It is meant to make you book a call with us so I can chat to you and show you our system, right? I'm not gonna bullshit anything. It's specifically for high-ticket gym owners looking to add more members, right, and keep them for longer periods of time. We can do that for you if you don't have the time to learn this stuff. If you don't click it, I mean, I don't mind. It's completely up to you. But anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.